Hello, Taurus. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius, you're in luck. I would check their reading out because it was pretty phenomenal. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node for the remainder of July. I'm going to be looking solely at your person. Okay? If you have subscribed to this channel, I thank you. Okay? Your energy is now incorporated and I can better pick up on it. This reading may not resonate with everyone. Keep that in mind, and time is fluid. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Try not to click off too soon because as I clarify, messages do unveil. All right? You're getting passion. The frequency of passion reminds you that beneath every intense emotion lies the gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists in finding the balance within the intensity, all right? And it moves you from chaos to the calm of the core, where you can find the long-lasting wisdom that fills you up. That is the frequency, okay, that your person feels when he or she is with you. It reminds me of Kundalini energy. I'm going to pull 3 overall cards and see how they fit into your 10-card spread. This is specifically how they are feeling about you. Take it as it resonates. The butterfly. The relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and making new memories. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to pull solely from the top for you, Taurus. All right? And there's a specific reason why I'm going to do that. However, I'm not going to make mention of why. I'm just going to do it. I prefer jumpers, but this is how I'm going to do it for you. In the past, 6 of Swords. Presently, 5 of Cups. In their mind, they are the Magician. How they view you, 8 of Swords. How they feel about you, the Magician. How they're going to move forward, 8 of Pentacles. What is behind the situation? Queen of Swords. The advice is judgment, and the potential outcome, Page of Pentacles, and we do have overall the Lovers. Okay. Let's see here. Passion. They feel passion for you. Healing. Transformation. Looking at your photographs. Past energy. Moving away from a situation, okay, they may have just relocated, in the process of relocating. This is past, right? The 6 of Swords, I feel they underwent something in their life that brought them to you. Okay, there was something that transpired. It may or may not have had to do, because we have the overall energy of the Lovers, right, with a choice in love, okay, that brought the 2 of you together, okay, or lovers, okay, connection, either your connection with a previous lover or their connection with a previous lover, brought the 2 of you together here with the 6 of Swords. Presently, they're in a Five of Cups. So they're grieving the past, okay? Hence the reason I'm saying this. What's on their mind is the Magician. So they're wanting to manifest, okay, something as it relates to love, because it's the overall energy. So some choice. Now the Magician too holds all of the aces, all of the seeds for a new beginning in every single area of life. Okay, the Ace of Cups turns into the Ten of Cups, obviously. So this is how they are currently in their mind. They want, and this Magician is directly looking at the Lovers. Okay, so they are wanting to manifest a choice in love. How they view you is the Eight of Swords. So either they're viewing you as being up in your head, okay, or they're up in their head over you, okay? They're stuck in their head. Now, this particular deck, the Eight of Swords, okay, there are 7 swords, which the 7 of Swords can be deceitful, withholding information. And the 8th sword, which I view as the Ace of Swords, is the one holding the cocoon. All right. So they view you as perhaps, even though either you're up in your head or they're up in their head over you, Taurus, with this Magician, which the Magician energy is very transformative, right? Trying to, setting an intention and transforming it into reality, viewing you as being in the process of that, right? Because how they're feeling is strength. The courage, and now the strength has the infinity, right? And so does the Magician. So we have 2 signs of infinity here. Strength is Leo energy. It's an 11. It reduces down to 2. So they are definitely, and here we have the Lovers, which is obviously, it's a 6. So reduces down to 2. It's a choice. They are in the process of trying to tame themselves, have the courage to manifest, and even here how they're viewing you as the cocoon is metamorphosis, some love situation, right? But presently they're grieving. They're grieving. Now, in this deck, it's a 5, and 5 is change too. Okay, the 5 of Cups is also change. It's metamorphosis. Because in the Rider-Waite, there are 3 empty cups which are spilled, which is indicative to me as an external third party, and the 2 is still standing, which is the 2 of Cups, which is the Lovers. Okay, so there's something going on with your person, and it has to do with the past, the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords has a lot to do with the past. Okay, 6 of Swords has everything to do with moving away from the past, either leaving the past behind, going on to calmer waters, clearer waters, and that's essentially what brought the 2 of you together. So how are they going to move forward is the 8 of Pentacles. This has a lot to do with work. Now keep in mind, metamorphosis here too. We have the butterfly, we have the healing heart, we have photograph, nostalgia over the past. Okay. So how they're moving forward is work. The 8 of Pentacles is all about work. Now, whether this is literal work, Taurus, whether this is now 8 and 8. Again, you have more 8s. Infinity, 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 infinity. Okay. So this could be literal work. This could be working on a project. This could be working on you. This could be working on themselves. This could be working on the, it's diligent craft, mastery. All right, we'll have to clarify it. Behind the situation, what, you know, got us to this point, and this are very similar, the past and what's behind, okay? Kind of like the foundation of everything is the Queen of Swords. All right, truth. Now this could be a person, right? Because it's a court card, or it could just be the energy. Truth, honesty, integrity, cutting things that no longer serve us out of the way, legality, and the advice is judgment. Okay. So it's a call to action, it's forgiveness, it's second chances, it's a 20, so it's a 2, you know, so we have this predominant theme here. It's a choice. It is protection. And it also calls to a long, outstanding repetitive, an itch on your back that you just can't scratch. You know, you constantly being called back to the same idea or the same thing over and over and over again. It's like, you know, so it's a judgment call. The advice too is to judge a situation fairly. Okay, judge yourself, judge the situation overall. Okay, and then the potential outcome is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, which is an offer, a message. It can be a gift, and it's also, the Page of Pentacles also gathers information. All right, and as it relates to the overall energy of the lovers, this choice. So let's see what is going on. Healing heart, transformation, photograph, passion. This person definitely feels they're undergoing a transformation right now, for certain. They're missing you. They want to make new memories. They're feeling very nostalgic, that's for certain. Presently, they have the Five of Cups. So why the Six of Swords in the past? The Emperor. Emperor, of course, is work. Can be, doesn't have to be, husband or wife, because it's not gender specific. It's a major arcana. So majors are, not that they're completely beyond our control, but we have very little control over majors. We have more control over minors because of our free will. We can change minor. Majors are, again, this is what brought them toward you. So this is energy that both of you share. Both of you share major energy because it's universal energy. So it's more of a life force that brought the two of you together. It's a 4, stability. Father figure, authority figure, a work environment. Either they moved away from, want to leave behind. One more on this. We'll see how it resonates. And the King of Cups. That might be what they're grieving, or this could be something that transpired between the two of you. These are just, it's energy too. These don't have to be indicative of people, right? Court cards can be people, and we'll get more into it as well as the Emperor could be a person, right? Like, however, it's also energy. That's why sometimes I don't like to call out signs, because then people get confused. You know, they think that it's not always the signs; it's also energy. So in the past, either they were moving away from these people or these energies. All right, Taurus, you could be dealing obviously with, here we go, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, all right, masculine or feminine. But, you know, Emperor energy doesn't really come across as a King or Queen of Cups. So this is very paradoxical to me. So it seems to me, when I'm picking up on this energy, is that, especially because they're presently with the Five of Cups, torn over emotions that might have had to do with a very dominant type of energy. Let's see. How are they presently with the Five of Cups? Clear, concise messages, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What's the truth about? I saw the Five of Wands, conflict. What is Page of Swords? Ten of Cups. Page of Swords, Ten of Cups. A healing heart. Okay. This is either your relationship. This is very hard. This is very, very difficult. They're grieving an ending to a home life situation or a Ten of Cups situation. In the past, moving on, the Emperor could have been a husband or a wife. The King is a husband or a wife. A divorce, perhaps, with this Ten of Cups. The Page of Swords could be a child, doesn't have to be. Stalking, spying. But whatever happened in the past, they are grieving this ending. And someone seems to still currently be gathering information. They're not really letting this go. And that's perhaps why either they're not, or someone in their energy field isn't with this Lovers. Your reading is just, your August reading was nuts too. What is going on with this Magician on their mind? The Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands. The Knight of Wands comes in and out. The player of the deck. Okay? With passionate, I mean, it's one night stands. Nine of Wands is I mean, the Nine of Wands, look, you have the 8 in the back, and the 8 of Wands to me is the arrows of love, communication, swift movement, travel, similar to the Knight of Wands, travel, in and out. But the 9, he's holding the Ace of Wands, that one wand, and holding the fort and protecting, and it's a completion. With this Queen, which is behind the situation, the Queen of Swords, okay? The truth of the situation. The Queen of Swords also cuts out, okay, dishonesty. What's, she's of the utmost integrity, okay? Discipline, morality. So, and that's what's behind everything. That's what kind of brought us to this situation here. The Six of Swords, what's behind everything, this Emperor energy, this I feel this Emperor energy coupled, because again, that's a contradictory energy. The Emperor acting like a King of Cups. I mean, the Emperor can, you know, be loving and kind, but no, like, no, Emperor doesn't behave that way. Hence the reason the Six of Swords here is in the past. It's like your person moved away from that energy, and that's why presently they're grieving, because they knew that that was not a 10 of Cups situation here, okay? That was not a happy home, happy, loving, happy, kind, caring place to be. But yet it's attached to still presently, there's still this stalking, immature energy, okay? That your person with the Five of Cups is like grieving. Like the 10 of Cups is still coming in with this energy. And your person with the Five of Cups is like I moved away with the Six of Cups, so why am I still dealing with this, right? And so presently in the Magician energy, okay, because the overall is the Lovers, right? Presently, they want to manifest every element. They have the seeds and they have the aces to do it. So, but for some reason, and there's this in and out, passionate message of, you know, the Knight of Wands, like I said, is this, the player of the deck, Taurus, but yet it's being clarified with, oh, hell no, right? Because on their mind, your person is the Magician. So they're like, no, like this, we did this before. This is this has been done, right? Healing heart, the butterfly. I mean, they have passion, and so how they view you is the Eight of Swords. Again, that sword of truth here, like the Queen of Swords is holding that sword of truth. You have the Queen of Swords twice. So how they view you is there's the sword of truth, sword of truth, sword of truth. So how they view you, the Eight of Swords, up in your head, or they're up in their head over you, with the Lovers here overall. Your August reading had a lot of players in it. A lot of players. So it doesn't surprise me what's on their mind as the Magician, setting intentions here or trying to manifest what may or may not be, you know, the right decision, because I mean, in your hidden energy had a lot of players. I mean, you know, so they view you as the 8 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, do I continue? I mean, now, this is not how they view you. They could be viewing you as you viewing the situation as this, right? Investing in this situation, because this seems to be a somewhat of a trying situation. Hence, they feel, you know, at the heart of the reading, strength. Magician, strength, Lovers, and the Star. So, you know, they're viewing you up in the head, continuing to invest this, slow to, cautious, but yet hopeful. Hopeful. And the Star is also the 2 of Cups, right? It's grounded, yet it's spiritual. It's divine. It's healing. Okay? So how they feel about you is strength. One is going to need strength or you know, a healing heart, transformation, because whatever past circumstances into the present and what's on their mind as they move forward, and what's in their heart and how they feel as it relates to the overall energy is a little trying here. Okay? Like this is, I'm picking up third party energy like I did in your August reading, and I didn't, even though I picked it up, I didn't get to it until the hidden energy, which we don't have a hidden energy placement here, but so this is how they feel about you. Strength, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I see the High Priestess. I see the 10 of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. You don't have to be, but you have the strength, and you have, they feel very passionate about you. Very, very passionate. King of Wands. On their mind with this Magician and Knight of Wands, you could be the Knight of Wands on their mind. Okay? Knight of Wands, King of Wands. That they're fighting for here with the 9 of Wands. Queen of Wands, wanting to have truth, discussion. One more. Magician. 10 of Pentacles. So what's on their mind is the Magician. In and out, passionate love. And that's how they feel about you. Manifesting this. So if you are not having this type of relationship with this person, it's on their mind and in their heart to consummate that. Okay? There's one of 2 storylines here. If you are having that relationship with this person, there's something else that needs to be discussed. Either way, either scenario, the 2 of you need to discuss something. Moving forward, the 8 of Pentacles. And that's why. That's the discussion. That's the discussion. Whether you are in a physical relationship with this person or not, the two of you need to discuss it. Holding back or letting go. Because what's behind you is a lot of drama, and it needs to be discussed. Whether you're in communication with this person or not, whether you're having a physical relationship with this person or not, whether you've invested in a potential relationship with this person or not, whether you've chosen one another or not, whoever's on your mind, whoever you came to this reading for, that's what needs to be discussed. Yep. Judgment. Second chances. How many times did it come out? That's the advice. That's the advice. Can't make it up. That's what needs to be discussed. And that's on their mind. Magician. That's in their heart. Strength. Magician. Whether you know it or not. Second chances. Call to action. Temperance. Forgiveness. So the advice is judgment. You need to judge this situation fairly, clearly, too many. You have the Lovers, the Three of Cups. If you haven't reunited with this person and discussed this, Lovers overall energy, or keep in mind this could be a situation in which there is a third party and you need to be clear about that. There are multiple stories here. Also, you have the High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. This could be a very well a relationship in which, like the Magician, not even like the Magician, you have the Magician twice, okay? The Magician and the High Priestess are considered a power couple, similar to the Emperor and the Empress. The Magician and the High Priestess are divine counterparts. The High Priestess as well as the Hierophant are divine counterparts. They plant the Pentacle. An Ace of Pentacle turns into the Ten of Pentacles. The Magician has all aces and has the capability to turn the aces into tens. So you potentially have the opportunity here. You and your person are daydreaming, thinking, setting out intentions to manifest a divine relationship. But it needs to be put in practical terms, discussed in practical terms. And with judgment, as many times as judgment came out, like the judge, like the time is now, especially with the star here. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and the Hermit. Go within. Again, they're saying what's the outcome? There's a couple storylines here. Knight of Pentacles. Slow. Take it slow for some of you. Some of you are healing. For some of you, some of your people are healing. And the Queen of Cups. You have the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. For some of you, what brought you, and the Four of Swords, healing. Some of you, some of your people are healing. And what brought you together in the past was moving on from some authoritative figure, okay? And that brought the two of you to a loving place. Slowly but surely, it has, okay? And in the process, presently, there's some grief as it relates to that. And it needs to be let go of, okay? There's healing here. There's healing transpiring in the process of all of this. And as it unfolds, this healing for your person, okay, they are manifesting this. But part of the past seems to be coming back for some reason, but your person is not allowing it. They're not. Okay? They may be up in their head about it, or they view you to be up in your head about it. But in manifesting this, okay, with the Magician energy, they truly are using spiritual guidance with the star. Okay? They view you, and they're also not just using spiritual guidance, but looking to you as part of that spiritual guidance and seeing you for everything that you are as a spiritual being, as their divine counterpart, right? And having the strength to do that and putting all the work and effort into themselves and into loving themselves, okay? And choosing to love themselves and choosing themselves and choosing you in return, and putting that work and effort into themselves, right, to commit to themselves and in part commit to you, knowing that this is a judgment call, okay, but in part judging themselves rightfully, right, and committing to themselves. And that's really the truth of all of this, right? The truth that's coming to light for them is that they have to look at themselves, right, every single day. And in doing that, that commitment to themselves is a commitment that they make to you in return. And so this has been a very slow, and it's been slow, and it's been a journey that brings them back to themselves, right? And that judgment, that's why judgment is that it's a 20, right? It's not like 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, you know, but the judgment is, you have to have judgment before you get to the world. Like you have a Wheel of Fortune before you get to judgment, and then you judgment before you get to the world. But after judgment, that's it, you have the world. You have judgment twice here. Like once you make this judgment call, once you come to this awakening, once you come to this action, that's it, you have the world. And that's like where you and your person are. You have the King and Queen of Cups, that's it, it's lovers. Like this is the truth of the matter. Like this is the wake-up call. Like this is it. This is your call to action. All right, that's what I have. I hope this helped. I feel like I rambled on and went round and round in circles. So anyway, Taurus, that's it. Luminous light, love, and blessings always. Until next time. Bye. Peace out.